Hello, Grace Donovan. It's Aunt Kathy and Uncle Jim. We are here to congratulate and celebrate you with a little walk down memory lane tonight. Uh, we'll start
Well,
with you.
we've had the pleasure and privilege of knowing you your whole life, and we have so many good memories of the times that we've spent together. And we were just talking about some of them as we got ready to share with you to celebrate your graduation. And I was thinking about you when you were small, you had this interesting speech pattern. After you said something, you would either nod or shake your head for emphasis for a while when you were a little kid. So we might say, hey, let's all go outside and play on the swing set. And you might say, I want to do that. Or another kid would be crying about something, and you might say, I don't think she likes that. So we always knew what you meant, whether it was positive or negative. And I was also remembering, we spent so much time together as families when you kids were small. And, whenever I was keeping an eye on small kids that were playing, a group of them, somebody would always get hurt and, come running, crying. And my strategy was always to say, well, I'm sorry you got hurt. Do you want to maybe just sit quiet with me for a while and take a break from playing? And no kid ever really wanted to, right? That was always a good fix because they'd always want to go back to playing because little kids don't want to sit quiet except you. I would say that to you. I'm sorry you got hurt. Do you want to take a break from playing and sit quiet? And you would look at me and say, okay. And when you would get hurt, it was it was fun for me. We would have this quiet time where we would sit together for a while.
So many memories to share. As Jim's talking, I'm remembering the teaching the goldfish tricks story and the bad babysitter story and just so many um, wild times. Sophie wanting to have hair like you and cutting off about 6 inches and all by herself when she was about 4 and so many good life memories and this is one of my favorites. It has a prominent place on my refrigerator. Hopefully you can see it, and I can see that there's a bit of a reflection, but it's a night that we gathered together as we did so many times. Back then, it was the street dance on Exchange Street, street dance and meatloaf supper out in front of the just ended Prairie Home Companion show. I don't know if that's visible, but one of my favorite things about this photo is Dean's face, his theatrical joy, and the adoring way that Grace is looking up at him, which I'm sure she still does to this day. She adores her papa. Anyway, we had some fabulous times back then together, dancing, singing. The parents used to be in a band together, and you had my niece Christine, also known as the bad babysitter, and the quick recap of how she earned that name was...
No, there was the day when your sister got doused in black flag that Christine thought was insect repellent.
That was in Arkansas. She came down to Arkansas with us, and I don't know why we left her with the children at the house, but we did.
We thought it would be fine. It was just for a little while.
And many of those memories involved coming to see you perform, coming to see any combination of the kids perform, and especially recitals. Loved those Saturday morning recitals at Concordia. And then you got into theater, and I have just a little blurb. I was hoping to have one of my favorite performances of yours, which was the alto song at one of your recitals, but I somehow lost that video. But I did find one that you probably will recall. So sweet. This was your senior year, and I thought, oh, here we go. Thought you might enjoy just a blurb. And the crowd goes wild. So many good memories. So a short time later that month, actually, Grace, Jill, and I got to go see a show at the O'Shaughnessy, part of St. Kate's Women of Substance series. And we saw Patty Griffin, Sarah Watkins, and Anais Mitchell. So a women songwriters show. And I recall during the intermission, Grace saying to me, and this was your senior year, the end of March of your senior year of high school, this is what I want to do. Forget about that whole college thing. I'm hitting the road. I'm going to be a performer. I'm going to be a woman singer-songwriter. And I remember thinking, you got it, girl. If that's what you choose, you have it. You have so much talent. This is just a photo of that night. One of my favorite memories. And fast forward to today, you chose a different path. You did choose the college path, and we're so happy for you that you achieved your goal and that you've made it to the other side. We wish we could be with you to celebrate. But that day will come again, and we're just so proud of you, Grace, and so happy for you.
And as we've been celebrating our memories of you, we are even more excited about the young woman that you are right now. We're delighted and proud of who you are, and we're excited about your future and what God has in store for you going forward. We wish you a life that is rich and full, and know that it will be, and know that we are proud to know you and love you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Love you. Bless you.